Drake has a fragrance. I feel like he could have named it anything else. Like, I think More Life, like his last album. But let's walk through the advertisement.
I think the cinematography of the commercial matches the aesthetic that he's going for.
But also, like, when you're watching it, you can see that he's in a beautiful house, but there's papers all over the floor just to show us that, oh, okay, I've been spending some time on this new fragrance that's called Summer Mink. I'm guessing it's supposed to be a very warm feeling for the summertime.
Oh, this is actually the first Eau de Parfum by Drake, and it says, a universal fragrance inspired by the beauty of juxtaposition. Summer Mink embodies the unexpected, the indulgence of wearing mink in the summer, defying conventions of seasonality and gender while embracing bold sophistication. The scent profile is amber woody. The top note is Italian citrus, clary sage, and petite grain. The mid notes are jasmine sambac, rose oil, spices, and the dry notes are vetiver, ambrofix, and musk.
It's cool for him, I think, as an artist going into fragrance, if he wanted to hire us as creative directors, is that there's top notes, you said there's mid notes, and then there's the dry notes. In music, there's different notes as well. He can somehow parallel these two. And what I think would be even cooler is if he were to stage like almost like a pop-up for this fragrance and take them through this same house, and each room has like the top notes, the mid notes, the dry notes, and then a main room with just the fragrance. Or if he has multiple fragrances, he could have a room dedicated to each fragrance and then his songs playing in the background. It would be kind of like almost like a Spotify event where they decorate like a whole room to really get people to experience an album of the artist. Summer Mink is such an interesting concept to me because you're taking a very like warm season and then pairing it with mink.
But going back to the commercial, I find at the end of it, I think I kind of miss Drake acting.
He's a really good comedic relief. And then you just have him at the very end, like break that wall. And he's just like, F, this is so good. And it's funny, but it also brings you back into like who Drake is. It's a little shocking to me that he's going into fragrance.
Well, he's been doing it for a while because with the same fragrance house, he's released candles, essential oils. This is the first time he releases like a cologne or an eau de parfum. Some people are saying this is really great timing for him. Maybe it is calculated because of the whole Kendrick feud battle or something. Diss track. That's what it's called.
I mean, if this is his way of combating that, I don't think it's strong enough.
I personally think that Kendrick is not even thinking about Drake because he's on tour with SZA right now.
I think Drake wants to be more of like what I said earlier, like more of like a plot twist. Like, oh, they didn't know I was in fragrance. Now they will. Oh, you know what? He also just dropped an album with Party Next Door on February 14th. And it's called Some Sexy Songs for You. He needs to constantly like renew himself so people don't have to always go back to like, oh, I miss the old Drake in music. Okay, well, let me step out of music. What are you going to compare my fragrances to? My old fragrances? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think he wants to separate that narrative. And I think that would be cool, like you said, to go back into acting. Have you seen the show White Lotus? Imagine him in that. They have so many celebrities. I think seeing him on a show like that would be very interesting.
You know what? It kind of matches because White Lotus is all about like luxury. Now, just to like surprise people, do you think he would also do well in Scary Movie 6? Because that's rumored to be coming out soon. And you said he's a comedic relief. So do you think his comedy would work in that?
Oh, absolutely.